Hey guys, it's been a while. I posted one video about how to steam crabs that has literally taken off more than I could ever imagine. Thank you. So people have asked about how to pick crabs or how I pick crabs. Well, let's show you. We have some decent crabs here. So let's begin. These are the tools I have. Normally you need a hammer. Usually it's a wood one, but I tend to use a nice metal one that I got. And I prefer a sharper knife or a steak knife. But recently, I've come across these from Toadfish, which are some cutters for crab claws. So these work phenomenal. So we'll probably use these today in the video. I don't know, we'll see. But let's start with the crab. So how I pick a crab, just grab one randomly. These are males. You can tell by the apron that's elongated, not a wider triangle. So when I go to open them, I don't pull the legs off first. Some people do. I don't. I take the leg here and I pull the apron up because it grabs it great. Literally digs right in there. And I pull it back, pull that off, and then I take my knife. And here's the fun part, or the tricky part. So I go in, and then I go toward his mouth. I spread the shell a little bit toward his mouth. Pull down. And that pulls out majority of his insides. Set that to the side. Now we pull off the gills, the dead man fingers, the devil, whatever you want to call it, and all the excess, all the way around. You also take your thumb, pull the mouthpieces off, and then I take my finger, run it through the middle, whatever's left, out it comes. So that leaves you with this. You want to break it inward toward the opening. Pull it out. So now you have the half a crab. If you look, there's a knuckle on every one of these legs. The swimmer, the legs, the claw. I start by pulling off the knuckle. Make sure you get the knuckle at the claw. That is meat to eat. So that's part of the mouth, that nothing left. But now, for the claw, you can eat this. So we'll pretend I ate that. I'm just gonna pull it off to the side just to show you what we can get. Now for the legs and the claws, or the claw, we're gonna grab this part, grab by the knuckle, pull. Boom. A lot of meat comes out right there. Now there's nothing left in this. I can show you that. So these crabs were not a really full crab. These are ones that I did not catch or cook myself. I happened to pick them up on the way back from a restaurant, but these are actually really decent crabs. So for the claw, you can take a hammer, you can bust it here, here, or here. So we'll go ahead and take the hammer, just tap it until it cracks enough, and you break it in and pull it out. Boom. Nice meat.
That's what she said.
So, it's my wife in the background.
Hi guys.
So now we're gonna take a knife for this. This is where I differ from a lot of people because I left all the legs attached.
I do not do that.
I do. So if she would like to zoom in for this one.
It's already zoomed in, but here we go.
So there is a knuckle here for the back fin and one in the front. The key was taking out the claw knuckle. You want the claw knuckle out. Now I take the knife and I go back fin to the front swimmer leg. And I push down halfway through. Now I break it. Boom. Whatever meat comes out, I pull off and sit to the side or eat. But there's nothing really left on there worth getting. Now all these are still attached, but there's not enough in there to get. Pardon my kitty right here who wanted to hop up on the
She's not in the frame yet, but I can make her in the frame.
table and help.
Miney. Yeah,
Look for the people. Sorry.
look for the people.
So you can break these legs and you can actually get a little bit of meat on them if you wanted. And same thing, you can break the swimmers because they're all together. So that's cool. Throw that to the side for trash. Now you have this neat little hunk. All you have to do, since you cut all the knuckles off, is lightly crush, just till it breaks. And then pull it fat side to skinny side, and it opens, just like that. And this gives you, and you'll feel the shell right here, a massive hunk of lump meat, more than you could pull out through the leg, if you pop the leg in the knuckle. And the same thing, all the channels open up inside. Now, when you get really proficient at this, it goes a lot faster. I'm just doing this slowly to show you guys, but there's literally every channel opened up and there's nothing left. And this piece, since you cut it, all you have to do is break each channel open and slide your finger through it. And it all literally comes out. One nice little hunk at a time. You can also squish the back end depending on which piece you have. But yeah, it all comes out. And I'll show you another side. So this one, I'm gonna break the knuckle. I'm always gonna take the claw knuckle. Meat. And just to give you another idea of the way things break, but these crabs are steamed very well from one of our favorite restaurants.
Shout out to Brewer's Landing in Essex.
Brewer's Landing in Essex, yes. So, these are toadfish crab cutters. Watch this. Perfect. So, for this, again, knuckle to knuckle. There's no claw knuckle. That's the key. No claw knuckle. Line it up. Halfway through. Bend it over. A little bit of meat hanging. Pull it off. And I tend to grab these. Whatever meat's there. There we go.
I don't go through the effort of the legs, but that's just me.
Same thing here. Little half press. Hear it crack. Pull it open. Boom. And again, small shell right there. And then we have this massive, glorious hunk of meat. It opens up all the other cavities. Just keep breaking it as you go along. Very, very easy to do. This is probably the quickest, most efficient way to get the most amount of meat that I have ever come across. I used to pull legs. I don't pull legs anymore. So there we go. That's it. But before we stop the video, let me find a crab that doesn't have all the claws, and I'll show you how to deal with that one. Here we go. This guy is missing a claw. Let me show you how I deal with that. So I'm going to take the leg, open the apron with the leg. No need to use a knife because it works better. This is usually much pointier than any knife they give you. At crab places, it's a plastic knife most of the time. But again, in, open it toward the mouth, pull down. Pulls all the guts out. Finger swipe. Gills. Gills. I already ripped the mouth off. I don't know if you guys caught that or not, but break it in half. And here we go. We have a claw knuckle left. Take your knife. Right there in the pinch. Just turn it sideways. Pull that claw knuckle out. You get a little bit of meat, set it to the side. Now you're good to go. You can go ahead and cut. There you go. Meat off, and then you can open it up. So, I hope this was informative. I hope this was informative for everybody. And if you have any questions, please comment or like and subscribe. There'll be a lot of videos coming up. We have a lot of videos of us going from a jet ski from various restaurant, bar to bar, etc. Again, these crabs are from Brewer's Landing. We got them to go because I didn't have time to get live ones to steam myself. But look forward to hearing from you guys. Thank you.